Harvey Langi trusts Taysom Hill. I'm just going out on a whim and guessing that. And he joins us in Studio B. Harvey, welcome to Studio B, man.
All right. Thank you.
How much do you trust Taysom Hill to lead you guys to the promised land?
I have 100% trust in Taysom Hill. If you guys saw him off the field, in the locker room, all-around guy, all-around person, we all know he can ball out. But other than that, I would trust my kids if I had any with them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I trust him with my car. You know, I'd give him the keys right now.
Would you let him date your daughter?
Yep. I think I would let him take him out on a couple dates.
That's a weird question because he's married.
Okay. I'm just saying the type of person.
I'm just weirded out by the question.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Junior Seau bus thing. So you Instagrammed last week that you were asked to be, I guess, a fill-in for him, the late Junior Seau, for Blair Buswell, I believe is the sculptor's name. Yeah. What was that like, and how did you get asked to do that?
Well, you know, they're just like, hey, we need a guy who can who probably hits as hard as Junior Seau.
Nice.
Probably no. Actually, the Blair actually ran the ball for us a lot of years back, and he's good friends with Coach Anai, and I'm actually great friends with Junior Seau's daughter, Sydney. And it all just came together because they actually did a documentary on In Football We Trust, which I am one of the subjects in that film documentary, and she was our host throughout the whole thing because, of course, her dad is a great Polynesian football player, and In Football We Trust were about how Polynesian football players use football and culture to have success. So it all just came about and came, you know, I was up at the Payson Temple about to go get, you know, some spiritual feasting going on over there, and all of a sudden, bam, I get a call. Coach and I calls me, hey, how would you like to be measured for Junior Seau's
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. And I was like, I'm in. Tell me when.
Yes, please.
Wow. Yeah, and it all just worked out, and I was just way grateful. It was cool. It was a great time.
Harvey Langi with us in Studio B, and I can imagine that was an emotional experience. I had the privilege of being at Junior's jersey retirement in San Diego for that game and met some of his family members. And so what was there? Have you talked to Sydney and to any of the other family members since you did this?
No, I just threw a little shout out there for Sydney. She's out studying abroad in all these different countries, and now she's in Croatia. So I just throw her a little shout out, and when she probably gets back to the States, probably link up with her and see how she's doing.
But you do hit as hard as Junior Seau, right?
Oh man, I got to hit harder than that if we're gonna take it to the top. You
okay.
know? So yes.
Tell us about In Football We Trust. I heard about it, and you went to Sundance and was part of that.
Yeah.
When does it come out? You know?
Probably in this. I really don't know all the details. So when all these things were coming down, I was trying to learn how to play a linebacker, how to play the middle linebacker position more fully, and learn the details. So my whole attention has just been on this upcoming season, but there has been a lot of hype and a lot of things that are going on with this show, with this documentary. Rumors have it that it's probably going to hit local theaters, and if it does get in local theaters, I actually might hit Netflix next year. So
nice.
You know, let's hope and pray it hits Netflix. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one of our Twitter followers at Hobosita. She's a Twitter superstar for BYU Sports Nation. She asks, "Will Harvey give an update on Elder Motikiai Langi?"
Oh, he's doing great. Actually, my mom had to find a bike and actually some church shoes to fit his feet because his feet are so wide. So he wears a size 16, but it's so wide. His feet are so wide that my mom had to go around and try to literally find a shoe that could fit his wide feet. You know, the 16 is not a problem, but since his feet are so wide, it's just difficult. And she also had to go and find a bike that can hold his structure and how heavy he is. This guy's 415 pounds.
Does he have a motorcycle?
Yeah. Oh my! I don't.
Can he ride a motor? Did the church make an exception?
They probably just need to get him like a F450 out there or something. You know, they just need diesel. They need diesel for him. I don't think they. Yeah. So my mom just came back from Arizona about I think a month ago, and just sent him gave him all the goodies that he needed. And he's out there having a great time, burning up in Phoenix, I bet.
Seriously.
Steve Kafusi told us he wants him to lose 60 pounds or something. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, because you know how that goes when you're out there. They want to just feed you.
And Phoenix, there are a ton of members of the church, so they're going to feed him. What's the relationship like with him? And what kind of involvement did you have in the process of having him recruited by BYU?
Well, actually, I actually heard on my mission that, Steve and Mark Atawaya, they always go out and they go and recruit in the islands. And on my mission, I heard that they were out there and they're talking to one of my cousins. And I met him when I was about, I was like maybe 4 or 5. And ever since then, I've never seen him until he came over for a dinner a couple weeks before he came in to check out the facility and check out BYU, and when he got offered and committed. So I was just there to just say, hey, yeah, come on, man. Like, this is great. I know you've never played football before, but you're going to love it. Like, and this is a great opportunity, So I didn't want to give him too much because he really doesn't have that much to base everything off of. He doesn't have that football foundation, America foundation, everything that happens here in America. So all I was just saying is like, good, it's good, it's good, it's good, I was just, that positive vibes, that's all I could give him.
What kind of a person is Mo?
Very quiet, just smiles.
Gentle giant?
Yes, gentle giant. I just don't want to see him mad. Like, if he's mad at you, I don't know what to say. Like, that's going to be something scary. If I ever saw his eyebrows just get low and no smile come from him, I would be scared for my life.
I'd hate to be his companion and wake up at 6:31.
The companion probably doesn't even sleep. He probably snores like a bear or something. I bet he doesn't even give him any room to sleep, or he's probably just wrecking that down.
He can't work during the winter. He hibernates.
That's good stuff. Now, sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, I was going to ask, when he was here, did you take him out to eat?
Oh no, we just cooked. My mom just kept cooking and cooking. I don't think there's a
breakfast bled into lunch.
Yeah, I don't think there's a restaurant out there that can feed this guy.
If you haven't seen a picture of him or video of him, and it's out there on the Twitter machine at BYU Sports Nation if you have not, but explain the physique of Mo Langi to everybody that's listening or watching right now.
My goodness, he's a specimen. He's 6. I want to say I forget how tall he is. 6'8", 6'8", 410 pounds of good weight.
Yeah, he's not fat.
No, good weight. Like, I felt sorry for the cup and the utensils he was holding because I thought he was just going to break them when he was eating with us, You can just tell he just has been working, and he walks everywhere, probably in Tonga, and he never just – everything that he did, I mean, he's done is always been proactive. If it's been working, laboring, walking, you can tell that he's never just sitting around and watching TV or, watching, TiVo or whatever,
documentaries on Netflix.
This guy's out and about, I bet he can climb a coconut tree quicker than I can,
Holy cow.
This guy is he's going to be amazing for us. And with our coaches and with the new strength and conditioning coaches that we have now, they're going to just get him in shape, and he's just going to be a monster. So I'm excited.
And you'll miss him, right? Like, you won't get to play with him?
Yes, I'll miss him.
Yeah.
He'll be back right the year after I'm done.
I guess the spring, after.
Yeah. Well, let's get to you. And the last year that you have experienced in your life, transfer, switching to linebacker, going through all this stuff, what has the last year for you been like at BYU?
It's been a stepping stone. It's just been a huge, great experience for me, and it's humbled me also, being in high school, running the ball, and just loving it, and switching over to linebacker and just being the newbie, being the new guy on the block and trying to learn all these things. And we have Manoa Pikula, who's been starting for us for a while, and he's been a linebacker his whole life and is just amazing, just floats. He just floats on the field. I'm just trying to learn that. I'm just learning how just to be smooth and to float and to just have that confidence and to learn the defense. I just really believe that this last year has really been a humbling year for me. And also, usually when you're the running back, you're the man. Everyone loves the offense. Everyone loves the running back, the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, the defense, and the O-line and D-linemen. They just get sort of like, oh, brushed under there. And I, being a linebacker, seeing that, I just humble myself and just like, now I know like how it feels to be on the other side of the ball and to not be so much of the face of the team, but to also be that leader and to be a tool to help us win because, you know, we all know defense wins championships,
Yeah.
you know. So it's just been way crazy. It's been overwhelming, but it's been so fun. I love it.
What was the most challenging part the last year? Because there was a lot of news related to your transfer, and then, oh, you're a linebacker now. So what was the most challenging part of that?
The biggest challenge, like the biggest challenge I had to go through was probably just the mental part. Just knowing that I'm not up north anymore and all my friends up there and all the people that followed me up there, and just the mental part of switching my mentality of being a linebacker, being here at BYU. That was just probably the biggest thing, is just to get my mindset as a linebacker and to know that, you know, I can't be so free. When I had the ball, I just grabbed it and I just started running. And I just, you know, read this or that and I started going. As a linebacker, I need to know what everyone's doing on my defense so I can tell. I'm the middle. I'm the quarterback of the defense. So I'm telling people this, that, here, go there. And that was the biggest thing for me because I wasn't the quarterback on the offense, you know. I was just a running back. I just get the ball and just try to get us over 4 yards every time. On defense, I'm the demand. I command. I do all these things. I'm the general. And that was the biggest thing, is just to get that into my mindset and say, you know, like, I have to be that guy. And if I'm not going to be that guy, then this is not going to be the position for me. But I know that this is the position for me. So that was like the hardest thing, is that I know I can be a great middle linebacker, but the work and the studying and all the things that come with it, I have to get my mindset there too, to be that.
Looking at where you are now as a defense, coming off of an 8-5 season, injury marred, there were some struggles and some obvious successes. But why will the defense be better in 2015, in your opinion?
My opinion is chemistry. First off, is that ever since I've been here, I've loved the defense and all that, but there's just a different feel this year. There's a different brotherhood and a different bond that we have. We all I can just feel like when we go out there and run together and lift together and are doing up downs together, if it's just that, or we're just going to eat somewhere, I could just feel that we care for each other more than just on Saturday nights or Friday nights or Thursday nights. That if anything happens on or off the field, that people are praying for me or calling me or texting me or gonna be there for me. That's the number one thing that I've seen that's been a huge difference since last year. And of course, we have amazing talent this year, and a lot of guys are coming back from last year. And we have a lot of good leaders. We have, you know, Remington Peck, Bronson Kaufusi. We have in the linebacker position, we have Jeremiah and Manoa coming back. We have our very talented and fast secondary. And once we all just start coming together and start pushing all these things that don't matter out the window and just come together completely tight, I think this is just going to be a crazy turning point for BYU. Now we're going to have schedules like this coming year after year after year. So I'm excited.
Do you see the smile on his face? We're 110 days away, but I'm ready to go right now.
Yes,
Nebraska.
I'm ready. I'm about to just run through that camera right there. Just bah!
The man will hit harder than Junior Seau one day, people. Mark and Harvey, great to have you in Studio B.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have you sign our Rise Up flag during the break. Good stuff with one of the inside linebackers from BYU football.